Well, welcome back. It's another episode of Six at Film Club.
It's been too long.
Hi.
It's been long. It's okay. It's
Hi,
fine.
friend.
We're here. We're here. I'm the S. Shannon.
Oh, I'm the A Annie. I can spell.
And I'm the D, Dominique.
And we're back. We're back.
We're back.
reviewing-
We're Six at Film Club, and we're back.
Yes, we're doing the House Bunny.
We are.
Should we just jump right in, or do we have?
Have you guys, since it's been a while, so have we seen anything or watched anything recently that we just like love and want to shout out?
Oh my god, I saw
started
the Twister
watching.
movie. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you did? Twisters?
Yes, Twisters.
Is it good?
I mean, I enjoyed it. It's not the best thing ever, but it is like it's good for what it is, if that makes sense. We haven't seen a natural disaster movie in a long time, to my knowledge, that I can think of.
True.
Yeah. Should I know what you're saying?
I'm excited to see the Zoe Kravitz Channing Tatum movie. Do we have a release date yet? What's going on?
Link Vice, August
Yeah.
13th or August 18th.
Okay.
Oh my god, so
That's
like
soon.
next week.
Yeah, it's
Do
like.
you have tickets already, Dom?
I don't have tickets. I don't have.
Okay.
I'm
You want to go?
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been like ready for this since it was originally titled Pussy Island, but she had to change the name, so it's no longer called Pussy Island. But
Why?
I don't think
FCC? SEC?
probably I don't think the big studios, because it's an MGM film. I think MGM bought the film or whatever. So yeah, I'm sure they didn't want to release a movie titled Pussy Island, so Blink Twice was the next best thing, I guess. But yeah.
Cool.
And then I know Shannon hates it, which I can't fathom or understand, but I saw the TV Glow. I love it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Annie, watch it so you can break the tie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure Annie will. Well, you don't like scary movies, do you, Annie? Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I knew it was one or the other. I knew it was like you really liked them or you really hated them. It's not scary, but it has like some horror elements to it. But
It was creative. It was very creative.
Very creative. And like,
I've seen nothing like it before.
T. It's like a love letter to like 90s sci-fi horror TV show.
It was very pretty. It was visually very beautiful.
Very beautiful. What didn't you like about it?
The story.
Okay.
It's a very frustrating premise, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I would reach for it again, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I saw it the one time. I think I'm satisfied. Yeah, so Annie,
I saw the TV Glow.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it on streaming?
I don't think it's streaming yet. A24 just released it, so I think you can only purchase it on the A24 website, because I tried to go to Walmart and Target to buy it, but it wasn't available. It came out August or July 30th, July 31st, something like that. So yeah, I might have to just bite the bullet and order it, or maybe I'll try Barnes & Noble too. But I wanted to like have that experience of buying it in person, but I might just have to order it online.
That actor, he was in something else, but yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he was in an HBO show that was really gay. And then he was in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
We're reviewing the House Bunny.
House Bunny. This was also released in August.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect.
It was released August 22nd, 2008, which that's a long time ago.
It doesn't seem like that long ago. But
yeah. We were all in high school probably, because y'all are...
Hugh Hefner was alive.
Hugh Hefner was alive.
When did he die? It's fine. You don't have to go.
Okay, yeah, I don't know when he died. I think they were out of college.
I'll look it up.
Okay, so let's see. Not synopsis, but what do you call this? Like super summary?
He died 2017.
Oh,
so 9 years later. Yeah.
He made it a long time.
He
I have
did.
mixed feelings about him, to be honest.
He died just before the Me Too, right? Like, I think he would have had some bad things coming, because what the hell?
I did watch that like docu-series. I forgot what channel it was on, but it featured like Holly and
Crystal or
not Kendra, but Holly and I forgot the other one's name.
Bridget?
oh, I forget too.
Bridget.
I love
Yeah,
Kendra.
Holly and Bridget.
Okay.
They were on it. The twins that he was like dating right before he passed away, I believe. They were in it towards the end. But yeah, there was a lot of like horror stories about like him and living at the mansion and like some of the ORGYs that were had and all the things. There was dogs that were involved at some point. It was like
No.
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
There's a tunnel. There's a tunnel from his house to who's the guy in The Shining? Jack
Jack
Nicholson's
Nicholson?
house. Like, why? Why do you need that much access? A tunnel?
Rich people shit.
Drive over there.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, yeah. It's there's a all the memoirs about the bunnies is usually kind of upsetting.
Oh God.
Yeah. But this
Well, on
movie made
that
it seem
note,
like happy and like a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean it's
ah,
tongue in cheek enough, the comedy, but it came before a time where we've been judged much harsher. Like I don't think you can make it now. And it's
no.
only like it hasn't been that long. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that rewatching it for the podcast. Like, this is the type of movie that's very of its time. Like, it came out of a culture that wasn't necessarily good, but I feel like this movie was one of the good things that came out of that
Mhm.
culture of like, you know,
Yeah.
everything that it was. I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, and even like watching it now, knowing like what we know about the mansion and like all of the things and how like the girls were treated, like that scene in the beginning where they're shopping and she's like, I'll just charge it to the mansion card. And
Yeah, that seems fun. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds fun, but there was like the girls had to get their hair bleached like every 2 weeks or something crazy, and it was like half paid for it, but he only paid for it because he wanted the girls to have like a certain
Yeah.
look to them. So like he paid for like their hair to get bleached and their plastic
Yeah.
surgery, and like charge all their clothes to the card and like take them shopping, but because he wanted them
Yeah.
to be a certain bunny,
I
so
I I heard they got like allowances for clothes and for hair and like upkeep, but getting their own money, that was like he kind of made it so they didn't get that
right.
because he didn't want them to have their like own independence. So
Oh my God. Should we just pick a different movie?
No, no, like I
we're doing
said,
important
one
work
of
here.
the this
Oh
is one of
my
the good things
God.
that came out of that era. I feel like
This is good
movie,
journalism. Yeah.
it kind of just like I don't know, it shed a light, like a fun light on it. Oh,
Damn. That's
yeah, because
fucking awesome.
this was around the time that everyone thought the house bunny was like so like people were striving for that kind of life. Like girls wanted to like be one of Hef's girlfriends because of all of this stuff. So yeah,
It's kind of around the same time as the reality TV show, right? Didn't they have a
I think
reality
so.
TV show?
yeah,
I think
the girls,
so. And that show's crazy. Go back and rewatch it. The show is
Oh
yeah,
crazy.
God. I
yeah,
never watched it. I do like Holly Madison though. I just follow her just because I like
Yeah.
her.
she's funny.
She seems cool. I like Kendra too. She's like the sporty one.
Yeah,
You'll see the
One
photo
with
I found. She looks very like serene and
Oh, hell yeah.
powerful. Yeah, I'm happy for them. If they've overcome so much. Oh my God.
They have. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. Everybody's
Well,
fine today.
so the super summary is after Playboy bunny Shelly is kicked out of the Playboy mansion, she finds a job as the house mother for a sorority full of socially awkward girls. But then the tagline is bodaciously going where no bunny has gone before. Dot dot dot. College, which is kind of offensive.
Just a
um
little bit.
would you mind going to the next slide,
Oh,
my
yes.
dear? The director is, oh, I love the little spinny spin. The director is Fred Wolf, who kind of looks like Anna Nicole Smith's.
Or Owen Nilsson, Owen Wilson.
Oh, or Owen Wilson. He's like a hybrid between those two
yeah, I was
people.
gonna say he looks like a love child between the two.
Yeah. He is known for, or like on his IMDb, he's directed Joe Dirt 1 and 2,
Hmm.
you know. Let's see. He acted in that's kind of his but this in this movie or sorry, those in this movie are kind of his only directing credits. He was an actor in Little Nicky, and he wrote Joe Dirt 2, Grown Ups, and Grown Ups 1 and 2. So that's that. Writers were actually two women, if you want to go to the next slide, which I don't know why that was surprising to me. I was a little surprised. I mean, it's got a
Cute.
female energy
Yeah.
to it, I suppose. Karen McCullough and Kristen Smith. Karen is on the left. I'm pretty sure I should have put their name. I think that's what I did. Put their names in their photos. Karen did. She also wrote 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh my
Legally
God.
Blonde. I know. Legally Blonde. Ella Enchanted,
Okay.
and She's the Man. I'm sorry. Kirsten, not Kristen. Kirsten, it looks like she was a co-writer on all those as well. And she's also done a TV show called Trinkets. I think that's just about to come out if it has not
Is that
already.
about stealing?
I think
I think I've
so.
seen that. I think I've seen that. I think it was on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay. Well, there you go.
Um,
She's the writer.
oh,
Yeah.
I
like-
feel like watching this movie, this feels like a movie where the characters were written by women, especially the female
yes.
characters. Because
Yeah.
like there weren't the lack of boob jokes and like just jokes based on like women's bodies and appearances were lacking. So I was like, yeah, this doesn't seem like it was a movie that was written by men. Like these female characters feel like they were written by like female writers. So
You're so right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love movies like that because you could still write a funny bimbo character that's smart.
Yeah. She had a heart, you know,
Yeah.
she had depth and
She wasn't a stereotype. She checked all the
Yeah.
boxes, but she was like a unique, specific person and like played by the best actress who could have portrayed that character. Like, love Anna Faris. I think she's
she's so funny. She is giving Lucille Ball energy to me in this movie.
Yes. Okay, wait, that's a
Like-
perfect segue. So let's go to the next slide, please, because it is starring Miss Anna Faris. I totally agree with y'all. I think that's why I like this movie because it's, she makes Shelley so lovable and
Mhm,
relatable.
mhm.
Maybe not relatable, but lovable. Maybe some people relate. Anna Faris, obviously, we know her from, or actually, maybe Shannon, not obviously. Scary Movies 1, 2, 3, and 4, because Shannon doesn't watch those.
But I know she's in it.
She's also in The Hot Chick. It said Brokeback Mountain. I don't remember her in Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, she might have had a really small role.
Was she during
I
the bean
know.
scene? The bean scene?
The what?
The bean scene.
Ah, you're being
They
great.
ate beans and
I don't know what that is.
I don't remember her either. I need to rewatch that
Beans
movie. I
and
actually don't
bottoming.
remember much.
Yeah, me too.
Beans and then bottoming.
Oh.
On the mountain. Right?
She's also in Just Friends.
Love.
I
Just-
know, right? My
I sing
super
that
ex.
song all the time.
What? There's a song from Just Friends?
Oh my God, yeah.
What?
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. To forgive is divine. You're one of a kind. Forgiveness. I think there's more to it, but like those are like one of the songs, and then there's a song where she's in the studio. I think it's when we first meet the character. She's doing like this song, and it's actually kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it Anna?
Yeah, is
it's
it
Anna
Anna?
Faris. She plays a pop star, and like it's really funny. Everything she does is.
She's funny. She's very funny.
I agree. She's also in my super ex-girlfriend, and I didn't name all they've all done a lot of TV, but I did name Mom because I like Mom.
Oh yeah, Mom.
Anna
Yeah.
Anna Faris is in that. So that's our gal. Next slide, please. I did the ladies first, even though on IMDb the billing is slightly different. So Emma Stone is also a star in this movie. We know her from Superbad, Zombieland, Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love, The Help, The Amazing Spider-Man, Birdman, La La Land. I'm sorry. Cruella, Poor Things and Kinds of Kindness, which I don't know that one.
That just came out. It's crazy.
Oh, did it? Oh, was that
Dong?
by the same director as Poor Things?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you see it, Dong?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. It was crazy.
Did you like it? Worth a watch?
I'll watch it again. It's
Okay.
3 short films put together, and they are very odd. But they are very interesting. It's not like anything I've seen before. Say that again.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
like his work. I like the director's work. I like everything I've
super
seen.
zany. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
Zany.
proud of Emma Stone, like her growth. That's an
She's come a
actress.
long way from Superbad.
And I
She
love
has.
Superbad. Like I loved her then.
I did too. I did too.
Yeah. She's so funny.
She's also another character or another person like Anna Faris, where I feel like she's so funny and she brings such a unique aspect to every character that she plays. Like, I don't know. I feel like the roles that she gets picked for are like perfect for her. Like, I don't think that the movies that she's been in would be the same if other women were
Yeah.
cast in the roles that she
Yeah.
plays.
She's a star.
Agreed.
She's unique. She's one of a kind.
Yeah,
Agreed.
for sure. Even though I hated La La Land, I can admit that.
I still haven't seen it.
I just thought it was like,
And
eh.
it's not her fault. I just
It's
didn't
not
like.
her fault.
I don't like that writer director dude.
Oh,
I
And
just
I
don't
didn't
his
like the way
stuff.
it was hyped up. Kind of like the same way I don't like
So
the way
hyped
Taylor
up.
Swift is hyped up. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the appeal? I don't get it. Like, where's the, yeah, anyways, but love Emma Stone. She's sad.
Yes. What was I gonna say? She apparently gave her parents like a presentation when she was in high school, like a PowerPoint presentation on why they should like move to LA with her so she could be an actor, which I think is
What's
pretty
her
cool.
sign? That
What is her sign? We should look that up.
gives Capricorn. Okay.
Does it? Oh, okay.
I feel like it
Got a
kind of
plan.
gives Virgo too, because I did that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
my dog. I was like, here's a PowerPoint on why I think I should have a dog.
And they did it? Damn. I wish mine would have done
Because
that.
I was like, I took note of all the things. Like every time I would ask for a dog, they'd be like, you have to like feed it every day. You have to take it out for walks. You have to like poop scoop like a few times a week kind of thing. And I was like, I made sure to like touch on all those points in the PowerPoint. So yeah, I ended up getting my first dog.
Oh, you did a PowerPoint too?
Yeah, I think I ended up getting a dog for my 12th birthday, 12th or 13th birthday. So yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Aww.
PowerPoints work, guys.
Okay.
Noted. So that's our gal Emma Stone. Next, please. We have Kat
Love-
Dennings.
I had a
I love.
crush.
I know, and like looking at her IMDb, she's done a lot of TV. Like I said, a lot of these actors have, but I thought she's done way more movies because she just seems so huge to me. But maybe not.
Nora.
Nick and Nora's
What?
playlist.
Nick and Nora, yes, she was in a Hillary Duff movie called "Raise Your Voice First." Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
I haven't
God.
seen it, but I've seen like the gifs.
The movie where she like does the harmony, but it's not her voice.
And then yes, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. That's like in my memory, like the first time I remember seeing her. Thor, she's in the Thor franchise and like Marvel movies, and also named to this one because it was on the page a lot. Two Broke Girls, I guess.
Two
that
Broke
has
Girls, yeah. I saw a few episodes of that. I think I liked it. Yeah.
It seems cute, yeah.
What I've seen
She's
of it is really
stunning.
funny. Yeah,
Yes.
she really is.
She's stunning, and I like her gothy. She's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, she has a distinct style, which I think like takes you far in Hollywood. Like the red lipstick, the big boobs, and like not saying that in like misogynistic way, but that's kind of what she's always been like known for is like the dark hair, kind of gothy eye makeup, red lips, and big boobs. But I mean, it works. It suits her so well. I love it.
And she's very like she's got a biting sense of humor, and I like it. Like she'll snap.
She's
back.
like a New Jersey waitress or something. Like a diner. What do you want?
Badass
That kind of thing.
Next I put again I did the billing out of order, but I put
Silent
ranking
girl?
importance? Yeah, Kiely Williams.
Why was she silent and then British? What?
I honestly, I feel like the first half of the movie is so disrespectful towards her because I'm like, this is Kiely Williams of the Cheetah Girls, 3LW.
Let her speak.
Let her speak. Give her screen time. But
Let
then
her
she got her screen time towards the end with her cute little wig. I love the wig they put her in. It like matched her skin tone so well. And then also, fun fact, not to jump ahead, but she has worked with Mona May in the past, or maybe it was after this movie. Whenever Cheetah Girls 3 One World came out, she had Mona Scott, oh my God, sorry, Mona May was the costume designer for Cheetah Girls 3. So yeah, they've worked together before, which I thought was really
Oh,
Oh, I love that. And
uh,
sorry, so wait, it's Keely, not Kylie?
Keely. Yeah,
Oh, it's
Keely.
Keely. Sorry, I've been
It's
saying it
okay.
wrong. So Keely was in Taina. I don't remember that. Do y'all remember that show? I loved
yeah.
Taina.
3LW was on
3LW.
Titan.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Oh, and yes, 3LW.
They performed in the bathroom.
They're still in my iTunes. They performed in
And
the
there
bathroom.
was 4 of them because Taina joined their group. So
Yeah. It
Blue
was like
Mascara.
a dream, I feel like. They
Blue
like
Mascara, right? That was the name?
huh?
It was called Blue Mascara?
Yeah, it was called Blue
That's
Mascara.
amazing.
They like came out of the stall and they were like, I'm getting a little tired of you broken promises. It was so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good song. And then yes, the Cheetah Girls, this movie, and Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants Part 2. And
Oh,
then a lot of TV. She's done a lot of TV. Yeah.
interesting.
Next up I put Katharine McPhee, who has not really done many films. She's done a lot of TV also. She's an American Idol. I think she won.
Was
And
she the
Smash.
pregnant girl?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And the singer at the end?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. And yeah, I think she was just coming off her American Idol thing.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
might be why we saw her here, but maybe not. Maybe not. She was
The
good.
last, yeah, she was good. The last time I saw her, she was performing. I was like, it was Christmas last year, and my family always watches like the Christmas Disney thing, and she
Yeah.
sang. Yeah, she like was one of the singers. It was really good too.
I love that.
I like her. I like don't really listen to her music, but every time like she's in something or on something or sings, I'm like, Katharine McPhee, I fucks with you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
wait.
that girl, that woman. Yeah.
That girl. That woman.
But I also had the question, like, does being pregnant make you awkward? Did those correlate, you know?
I think it was just probably one of those like character things where it's like, okay, each girl needs to have their own thing. Like, you got the one in the brace, you got the quiet one, you got the short one, you got the I need to drop some timber
I know.
one.
Who is that? Who do you have her on here?
But you
Of
want,
course I do. Yes.
and you have like the pregnant one who like,
Mhm.
can sing well. So
Yeah.
I think they all had their own like little quirks that were easy to like identify because not
Okay.
everyone's gonna be like us and like know these people from like different things. So yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
probably the main reason. Could be
And I
wrong.
guess I did appreciate that they did do that with her instead of like, I don't know, making her some sort of negative stereotype about being pregnant. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Like
it
it
was
wasn't
neutral.
negative.
Well, I guess she's
Yeah.
pregnant, but she's
Yeah,
with
it
these
wasn't.
girls.
She wasn't villainized for being a pregnant college student.
Right. Yeah. Next we have Rumer Willis, which I didn't know that
Sure.
was how her name was spelled, Rumer. She also has done a ton of TV, and she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well. That's kind of like this film and her next biggest film. Oh, also I apologize to some of these actors for these photos. I was having a lot of trouble getting them to let me
Okay.
upload them. Like download and upload them. So this
And
is from IMDb.
she's Demi Moore and Bruce Willis's daughter.
Yes.
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 I really like
Our
Rumer.
little nepo baby.
Cool name.
I think
Cool
Rumer
name.
is like a good actress. I
I
like
do
her.
too.
I've seen her in, yeah.
Yeah, she's fun in this movie as well.
She is.
Next we have Carrie May. AKA Dana Goodman is the actress's name.
This was the best picture, Annie.
Wait, is it a bad picture?
Is it not?
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, there was another picture where she had like no makeup on that was cute.
Okay.
But I did everybody else glam. I wanted to do her glam too.
Yeah, Carrie May deserves glam too.
I don't think it's a bad photo.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh my god, cut this
But she's
out.
funny as hell. She was funny as hell.
She's
She
so
is
fun.
funny as hell.
She's very
And you're so memory-
She
I have to do something.
she has had like a lot of random roles in lots of films. I did not recognize the names, but she was in Barbershop. She was in You Don't Mess with the Zohan, which I vaguely remember that movie. And Just Go With It.
Just go with it.
Any-
These all sound familiar.
Right? They
I mean,
sound
I know
familiar.
Barbershop.
Just go with
Yeah.
it has Ryan Reynolds, right?
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Oh
so.
no, just go with it has the girl from Friends who's also really funny. I forget her name, but she was like
Phoebe, Rachel, or Monica.
it's the one who's in all the Adam Sandler movies. Or she's in a Adam Sandler. I think Just Go With It is a Adam Sandler and she's in that movie We're the Millers. What's her name? I can't believe
Oh, Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston.
Jennifer.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
Rachel.
it's funny you mentioned that, Annie, because also not to jump ahead, but I think Mona May was the costume designer for Just Go With It as well.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay, so
Nice.
she's
how she's worked with some of these actresses like either before or after the House Bunny.
I like that there's a link. And now I feel bad I chose this photo.
No, don't.
It's
I
like
think it was
this.
funny. I think it was funny.
Yeah.
She looks like Carrie. She looks
She
like
looks like her character.
Yeah. Um okay, and next I do apologize. This Shannon, this was the best photo.
She's cute here. This is cute.
Um because I don't think this actress has done like anything else. Maybe it was a one and done for her. Kimberly McCook, I think I'm saying that correctly. She was Tanya in who they always refer to as like tiny or small one
Okay.
in this movie. Yeah. Um Next we have Colin Hanks. Also a ton of TV. He's known for the King Kong, I guess you could say franchise. He was in a couple of those movies. The Guilt Trip and Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, that like reboot.
Dexter. He's scary on Dexter.
And Dexter, yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of TV, and he's Tom
Yeah.
Hanks' son.
And he's Tom Hanks's serious son.
Serious son, yes.
Because Chet Hanks
Not
exists.
Chet.
I think they had zero
the
chemistry.
white
What do you guys
son.
think?
You had really?
I didn't.
Shannon, I agree. I didn't really feel it.
Really?
Didn't.
Huh.
I think that might be like the one negative about the movie. Nothing that I don't think it takes away from the story or the film at all, but I do think they could have chosen a better like love interest for Anna Faris's character. Yeah.
It was like a little force. Like the first guy she just sees randomly. She's like, "Oh, I gotta change myself for him to like me." Like, "Oh, but do you like him? Who is that?"
Interesting.
Just a guy at a senior citizen home.
I mean, I think it makes sense in the story because he's the opposite of everything that she's used to at the mansion. Like, you know, rich and probably very stuck up and self-centered and misogynistic and all the other negative masculine things that men can be. I think he was the opposite of all of those things, so that's probably why she was like
Yeah.
attracted to him. But as far as like picking the right actor to play the character, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who would y'all want to see instead? I'm just curious.
Oh, someone.
You know, he gets a lot of shit nowadays, but I think back in 2008, a good person because he's also funny, Ashton Kutcher.
But
Oh
he's too
yeah.
pretty, you know? For this role.
Um,
Like I think that's part of it is they wanted him to be like super
Serious. She needed a finance dude if she's gonna date somebody serious,
I'm looking
because
for a man and find him.
she was living in her car, guys. Looking like that. Fresh off the bunny house. She needed a rich, smart guy.
That's
I don't
fair.
know. I
But
just
just
Ashton Kutcher could play the like I work at a citizen seniors home or a senior citizens home and like care about old people and like I'm not into like girls just because they're hot kind of guy. I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe like an Andy Samberg. Is that fair? Do you
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody
I
with a
like
little swag.
Oh.
Yeah.
some
I'd
like
convert
funny?
Judaism for him.
Shut up, Dominique.
I would. If Andy Samberg was like, marry me, I'd be like, shit, I guess I'm Jewish too.
You're like, forget everything I've ever known.
Right. Shalom.
And then
Who's
let's see. Oh, I think yes, I had to include the gals. Oh no, I didn't realize there were all those words on Bridget's face. So we have Holly Madison, who's actually on the far right. Holly Madison, Bridget Marquardt. How do you say that? In the center, and then oh gosh, what's her
Kendra
name?
Wilkinson.
Thank you. My face is covering her name. Kendra Wilkinson. Those I wanted to include them. Those are our Playboy bunnies who now I know that they went through some shit.
Guys, every Wednesday they had to sit on his dick for like 2 minutes. And then
No,
he rotated them.
Hef was weird. Hef was
that's
a
just
weird dude.
vile.
Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, I will say, well, I don't even want to take it there. I'm not going to take it there, but I do love these women. I think that back in
Yeah.
the day, they were like, they did something for the culture that kind of shifted it a little bit. It kind of shifted the table. But I remember just like loving to watch E for the girls next door because I thought they were all just so fun and funny and like, I don't know. Although the relationship was weird, I loved like the friendship that they had or seemed to have on the show, and then even like their weird relationship with Hef. Like, it just worked as a show. But of course, all the terrible things that happen behind the scenes is like, oh. But I'm glad that they're okay and like doing fine now.
Yeah, they seem to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he requested to be buried next to Marilyn Monroe. It's like, leave her alone.
Was she? Wait, was he that old? Was she involved with him at all?
In Playboy.
She was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like in the 50s, 60s.
Oh.
Hef was
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, he was old as shit.
Yeah, like probably smelled like death. No offense.
Oh my god.
We also had the guy from All American Rejects.
Oh yeah, he's next.
Oh,
I
sorry.
had to include him. Tyson Ritter.
I like
Yeah.
this picture.
Again,
No,
I
that's a
could
good
not
photo.
find like okay. I actually was gonna choose a different photo, but would let me upload it. But yeah, Tyson Ritter, frontman for All American Rejects, who actually also has done other stuff. I didn't recognize any of the names, but
Okay.
he had pretty full IMDb.
He
Kind
wasn't
of reminds me.
distracting in the movie. He wasn't distracting.
No,
Oh.
I liked his character, and I like him in movies. He reminds me of Jared Leto,
Oh,
like a rock star actor kind of thing. Obviously, like, you know, the like.
you're giving him a lot there, I think.
Well, no, I meant like, you know how you have like the name brand and then like the generic version. I feel like Jared Leto is like the name brand.
Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And there's nothing wrong with the generic version. It can be just as good or better.
It works fine.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, you know, 30 Seconds to Mars compared to like All American Rejects. I don't really listen to.
Oh, now you're comparing the music too.
No, I just mean like, you know, they're very similar in those like ways of like, you know, they got like the white Jesus kind of look, the blue eyes, long hair. Yeah, I fucks with it. I'm into it. I like it.
Yeah, he was very 2008 frat guy on the quad.
Right.
They nailed
Yes.
that. That was him.
I hated the way all the boys talked in the movie. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I know.
like,
So cringe.
But realistic.
And then I just put another photo. So the producers, I didn't write them all down because there were like 10 plus people, but two of them were Adam Sandler and Anna. The
Oh.
music, I know there wasn't a lot of like original music, but I liked the songs that they chose. It
I
made it
did
feel
too.
very time capsule-y. So
Ashley
the music,
Simpson,
huh?
Ting Tings, Ashley Simpson, the Ting Tings.
I know.
Who
So
else?
many
So many good ones. They had All American Rejects, of course.
They did twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Ooh.
I think they had Ting twice too.
What?
I think they had two Ting Ting songs, or maybe they played the same
Oh,
song twice,
probably.
but I think I remember hearing the Ting Tings twice.
But the Waddy Watchell chose the music. The budget for this film was $25 million and it grossed $70.4 million.
Yeah, I definitely saw this in theaters.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
same. Oh, it was a Happy Madison film. I didn't say that, but that
Okay.
kind of it fits. In
All
that
right, Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fits in that category. But yeah, those are the
Yay!
stats.
Love it.
All right, we can jump into. Is there another slide or no?
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I'm done.
Oh.
Do you guys remember your first thoughts, like first reactions after you saw it?
Oh, I just really liked it.
You really liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it
I
made me
thought it was
laugh.
like I thought it was like fun and silly. I definitely probably saw it for the All American Rejects guy. Maybe for Emma Stone if I had an attachment to her yet. I'm not sure. But I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think
It's fine.
I love Anna Faris. I've always loved like scary movie. I love that like franchise. So Anna Faris was definitely like a drawing factor for me. And then of course The Girls Next Door, but then also Kiely Williams. I was like, I have to see this
You
movie.
see, I don't think I knew that she was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no, she was a surprise for me.
I knew like as soon as they announced the movie, I went and looked at the cast and I was like, oh, Kiely Williams.
Okay, so the house bunny starts off. We have Shelley Darlingson. She's a Playboy playmate, and she really wants to be a centerfold. Her backstory is really sad. She grew up in an orphanage, but now she lives a life of luxury with Hugh in the Playboy Mansion, and she just turned 27, which is like this what they say, 55 or whatever.
59,
59
59
in
years.
Playboy years. And when she wakes up after her birthday, she gets a note that she thinks is from Hugh, asking her to pack up and leave.
Dear Shelley, that's me. Wait, there's more. Hard.
I love
Yeah.
it.
And
Also,
so
sorry, I just want to say one of my favorite quotes when she wakes up and she's like, "Good morning, Pooter. You're looking dapper."
oh,
It's so funny.
yeah. And then Pooter doesn't want to go with her, so
No, that would be
what's to
devastating.
say? So she has to leave. She gets into the car that she came there in, which is a hoopty. And she ends up at a college campus or whatever, and she finds like some young girls, and she follows them into their house. That girl who plays the main villain, is she in a bunch of other stuff too? Because she plays the villain role very well. I was like,
I meant to include her.
okay, her face looks familiar.
Yeah.
But she's really good at being a mean
Nasty.
woman in charge. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen her on the Disney Channel or like TV.
Oh, dang.
I feel like she's been the mean girl on TV shows.
I guess I could look it up right now.
She played that role really well.
That sentence you just said, Shannon, sounded hilarious. So she found some young girls and followed them into their
Right? I mean, it is kind of weird. She's 27, and then I mean that's not that far from what are they, 20?
Yeah.
19,
Yeah.
20. I mean, they were drinking.
And she
Very
follows
cool.
them after she gets let out of jail too. So she gets arrested for trying
Oh,
to
she
get
got arrested. That's not in there. Yeah, she got
Yeah.
arrested.
That's
I
freaking
was just brushing my
hilarious.
teeth. I love when she's talking to like the trans woman, or I don't want to call her a trans woman. I'm gonna call
No,
her.
because he said I'm a dude. So
Right.
that's not
I was just
the
like
thing.
the time the writers
The time.
give towards people of different gender expressions, but when she was like, you should really do the natural look, I think it'll bring out your beauty, and she's like, I'm a dude. And I was like, damn, it wouldn't be an early 2000s movie without some
Fruits.
big at a gender non-conforming man.
No.
She was in 17 episodes of Seventh Heaven.
Oh, I haven't seen.
I don't know any of these other shows. She's done a lot of TV as well, but I don't
Do you
know.
see That's So Raven? I have a feeling that she was in That's So Raven.
I do not, actually.
Okay. I could be making this up, but
She's in Don't
Oh,
You
you're talking about the
Believe-
mean girl who was next
Yeah,
to
the
her?
mean girl.
Wasn't that Xenon who lived next to her?
Oh, you're talking to Dom.
That's a Raven?
oh, you're right. You're
Or
right.
maybe not
Funny you
Xenon.
bring
It's
that
one
up
of the-
because Mona May was also the costume designer for Xenon 2, the
Oh my God.
Xenon Z3. Yeah.
Didn't Xenon take place in like our year? Wasn't it supposed to be
2020?
like 2024? Yeah, or something.
Oh shit, is it time?
Maybe.
Is it now?
There was
Maybe.
I was waiting for the
Zoom,
space.
zoom. Have we reviewed Xenon?
Zoom, zoom,
Yes,
zoom.
you and I did, Shannon, when we were still Girls
Oh,
Not
we need
Talked
to
About.
do
We
it
should
again.
totally
then,
do it again.
probably.
Man,
I
wait,
love
should we do like
Xenon.
this? Should we do like a trilogy episode and do all three?
I
Frozen.
love that.
That would be
Yeah.
fun.
I'm gonna write it down.
So she follows these girls and she's like super dressed up in her Playboy clothes. She follows them to the house and she's like, oh, this is like a mini mansion, Playboy mansion. And it's the Phi Iota Mu sorority. and she ends up talking to the house mom, and like she realizes that's what I want to do. I want to be a house mom. She does try to move in there, but they say no.
I do have to pause you again for one of my favorite quotes of the movie.
Me. Yeah.
She's like, sweetie, this isn't a brothel. A brothel? Oh, I'm not looking to make soup.
Oh, it's so good.
Even though you were in a brothel, sweetie. You just came from a brothel.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's so funny.
It is so funny.
So house moms really live on campus, and that's their job.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
I was very anti-fraternity.
yeah, same.
I was like, I'm edgy. I'm a rebel. I'm kind of punk rock. I don't do that.
It's like you pay for, I guess they're trying to make connections and like jobs in the future.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Jobs in the future. I didn't get that when it was
they
presented to me.
also,
So like, oh, I'm paying for friends. I don't want that.
That's kind of what they say. Like, they're like, oh, you're paying for friends. And like me personally, I wouldn't pay to have male friends. Like, are you kidding me? Men are easy. I would never. Like, and what would I talk to a man about? Sports? Fuck sports. I don't give a fuck about sports. Let's talk about costume design. Let's talk about Mona May. What's your favorite Mona May film?
Things that matter.
Right. The things that matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she ends up finding the Zeta Alpha Zeta house, which is way less fancy. They are socially awkward, I guess. And I do like how we see the house transition, like the decor of the house, like the girls get a makeover and the house got a makeover too. So in the beginning it is kind of like dingy and dark and blah. But we meet Emma Stone's character, who is the leader of the group, or president. I don't know.
The main chick, the main girl.
Yeah.
The main girl.
Yes. And she's super smart and she's like very intelligent, but they are like socially awkward. And that's like, I guess the main mission of the house is to like get boys to like them. I don't really get the line there. They need boys to like them so that girls will want to join.
I think, because like when you're transitioning from high school to college, I think when you watch a lot of high school movies, like the idea is like, oh, I'm going to go to high school and there's going to be hot boys and I'm going to have boyfriends and yada, yada, yada. But like, that's really TV and movies. Like, I feel like the reality is for most people, like you kind of are still discovering yourself and don't have those like high school experiences that you see on TV or in movies until you get to college. So my thought process was like, oh, they probably like want guys to like be interested in them, so other girls see that and they're like, oh, I would want to join this fraternity because guys, or sorority, because guys are into girls who are in the sorority, kind of thing. But I think their main thing was like having other girls join the fraternity for like the sisterhood and philanthropy of it. But like obviously, I mean, you're in college, you want guys to be into you because you're into guys.
Yeah, I think that was a part of like why people joined sororities a long, 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 long time ago too, was like they were looking for husbands. So they did want like sororities that had certain affiliations with fraternities because you're looking for boys who are getting these jobs in the future or whatever, and who are like have made themselves financially valuable or something too. So they are looking for their MRS degree or whatever.
I think there's definitely a big class aspect to it, for sure.
Yeah, it's like class and like marriage and jobs and all that stuff. So they see that like Shelley's able to attract boys. And then they're like, okay, well, you can be our house mother and you can save us. And like they have 30 days to get no, sorry, they have I don't know how long they have, but they have to get 30 new pledges to join unless they're gonna be shut down. So that's the setup. Okay. And then she eventually meets Oliver. Anything to say before she meets Oliver?
I just love how it escalates so fast. Like it's like the exposition for this movie is just like bam, and then we get into the silly stuff. But it doesn't need more. I just think it's funny.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay.
It's funny because I feel like every movie that comes out nowadays, it's like at least 2.5 hours, 3 hours, three and a
Of
half hours.
exposition?
Yeah,
Yes.
like shit. And I'm like, man, I miss the good old days, like 2008, where you had a movie
Type
like,
90.
yeah, where it's like literally an hour and 35 minutes, and like 5 of those minutes are credits with the cute little
Mhm.
singing exposition situation.
Yes. Montage.
Yeah. But to your point, Annie, another part that I love is when they're at the bar and the mean girls come up and she's like, "Oh, I met you yesterday when I was homeless and looking for, when I just got out of jail and was homeless and was looking for somewhere to live." I'm like,
Yes.
so stupid, but it's so funny.
She was though.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it just speaks to how fast the movie goes and like how ridiculous it is, because like in what world, in what real world will, this happen to anybody else, getting out of jail after getting kicked out of the Playboy Mansion for being 59 and going to jail and then getting released, 24 hours later, the house,
Yeah.
you know. Obviously the
Yeah.
college was prestigious because you have the Mean Girls and this big ass sorority house and all this power and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'd like to live in that reality. I think it'd be fun.
But yes, then she meets Oliver, right?
Mhm.
Yes, she meets him. He's like super intellectual. He's like really kind, and he manages a retirement home. And she ends up going on a date with him, and she's trying to be like seductive with him because that's what has worked previously for her, but he's not into that. And he like wants to get to know her as a person, and she's like, oh.
It's new for
Yeah.
her.
So I think before the second date, she gives the makeovers to the girls.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay. And even before that, I'll go back to what Dom was saying when they meet the girls in the club. That's when they have like the blonde girls of, sorry, it was one blonde girl. The Phi Iota Mu girls. They like did a karaoke
Frank.
prank with them where they like changed the
Like
words.
religion,
How? They typed the words in there. It's like, well, how?
movie night.
I know.
Yeah. They changed the words to I'm a
Machines.
virgin to like I'm a loser or something. And they're
Yeah.
just some of them kept singing, but some of them didn't want to keep singing.
But we also in the club we get that funny scene from Carrie Mae where she is trying to talk to the guy and she's like, "Do you know where the
Gotta
crop
drop a
are?"
log or something.
Yeah, she's like, "I got to drop off some timber." He's like, "I'm not drunk enough for that." And then Shelly's like, "Well, guys like their girls a little bit more mysterious. Try again." And she's like, "Do you know where I can find a crapper? I have to do something mysterious. Drop off some timber." Carrie Mae, because she's so real, she's just a real chick.
Well, then they get their makeovers. And well, I feel like even before this, I'm sorry, I'm reading from the Wikipedia plot, but I feel like even before that, we meet the guy from the All American Rejects. I'm so sorry, I don't know.
Tyson Ritter.
Tyson Ritter, okay.
Yes.
We see that he likes, or Emma Stone likes him. And I think what makes them get Shelley in is when she does that car wash and
Yeah.
the guys are like drooling over the car wash or whatever.
Invite them to
Which
their
is
party.
how is that okay that a 27-year-old was doing that in front of 19, 20-year-olds? I don't know. They're over 18. It's fine. I don't know. But they were there and they were drooling and they're like, oh, the Zetas. But she did like Emma Stone did put the water on her pants. So
Would
that was
anybody like a wet t-shirt? Or wet pants? Like someone went accident in their sexy pants.
And then like he was gonna drink from the water or something, and Kat Dennings like made it go poof in his face.
Yes.
Yeah,
like,
so she likes him. That's a setup there. Okay, so they get the makeovers and they all look really super cute. We're okay, so we had Rumer Willis who was in the brace, the like neck body brace.
Yes.
There's the pregnant girl, Kiely doesn't talk, there's a tiny girl. And then there was the timber
Carrie
and then
Mae.
Kat Dennings is just like edgy, I guess. I
Yes.
do like that she was like, do you want to get cut, bitch, or whatever?
Yeah.
Ooh, classy.
I know, they just blew her off. I was like, that was kind of scary, but they didn't even register. That is
Or
being
after
scary.
she bit the guy after he asked her if the metal face was a Hannibal Lecter thing.
Damn.
Just realized when you were just describing the girls a little bit, I keep jumping back to Mona May, the costume designer, but I keep connecting certain things. So she was also the costume designer for Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, which
Oh,
we love it here at Six Hat Film Club. But it's funny, I just made the connection now. Was it Romy who had the neck brace and or like the body brace in Romeo and Michelle?
I think
I
Michelle.
think.
With Michelle?
Oh, was it
So
Michelle?
now it's like Mona May is like costuming this movie where one of the main characters has a body brace, and then costuming another movie in 2008 where one of the main characters has a body brace.
Oh
So I
my
think
God.
that's interesting.
If
'Cause,
Michelle is Phoebe from Friends, right?
um, okay,
You're
so
right. Yeah, Romy's.
Romy's the one with the brace.
Romy, her voice.
Romy.
Romy. You know, it's a Chicago accent, or like I think so, a Chicago accent.
Is it?
Because I do, I have a coworker who has that same accent. I was like, oh my God, Romy,
Oh my God, Romeo. No.
where the hell are you from?
You guys have
That's
a
amazing.
That's
Where are you
Uh,
my favorite quote from Romeo and Michelle. Do you guys have a businesswomen special? We created
Uh,
post-its.
oh my God, I want to watch that again.
I know. But yes, body brace, Mona May.
Oh yeah, they get their makeovers. The body brace stays because she's like, she could have got it taken off in like a few years ago, but she's just keeping it on for security, for like,
Yeah.
her mental security.
She's like, what if I touch
Um,
pillow?
oh. And so she starts giving them like lessons on how to attract boys and be popular. It says that they throw a successful party. Is this the virgin party? Was that the one right away? Okay. So the
Yes.
virgin party, they're gonna like, they always wanted to have one at the Playboy house, but they didn't have any virgins to sacrifice. Yeah, duh. So so Emma Stone's gonna be the virgin to sacrifice, which is like, I don't know. It's fine. But I like that Emma Stone was like, these monuments are not the right kind of statues. They're like from a different geographical place. You guys know
Yeah.
that? Did you guys- and but this is where like it rubs me the wrong way about Emma Stone's character because she's so smart, but they're like, I guess whatever she's trying to learn from Anna Faris's character is like to be that boys want her to be dumb. That's what she's trying to learn from her. But what she's trying to teach Anna Faris to get Oliver is that she needs to be smarter, or like that Oliver wants her to be intellectual. So I'm like Emma Stone's in college. Like, why would she need to be dumb?
I think by the end of it, though, she's just herself. And
Yes, yes,
he
that
likes
is
her
true.
just for her being herself.
Yes,
Yeah,
but she had to like play dumb to get there.
Yeah.
what I got from it is like they had to go to the opposite extreme in order to
Okay.
come back somewhere in the middle. So I
Right.
think like because towards the end, after like Shelley leaves and goes back to the Playboy mansion, they're like doing their makeup and they're like, okay, we can be like 50% Shelley and 50%
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of just like, yeah, I don't know. I think it speaks to these characters being written by women and how well that it was executed and how well it like kind of became like a full circle thing with these like women becoming their own persons after like the experience of like everything that happened in the movie. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that is another like nod for the movie because it's not like we want you to be Playboy bunnies, but it's like celebrating yourself,
Right.
I would say.
Right. Growing into your own, person after trying out new things. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I feel like a good example is like, you never know who you are, what you like until you try it. Like you have to kind of experiment with certain things, certain styles, whether it be hairstyles, personal style, whatever. You have to try, and college is the perfect place to do those things, try out different things, experiment with different people and see, what you like, what you don't like, and what kind of person you're going to be after you graduate. Unless you're Carrie Mae and you're going to stay in college forever.
For
But
14 years.
Did she? Did she?
Yeah, that was a line of hers. She's like, I stayed in college for like 7 years because I don't want to go
Bro,
back
it's
to the trailer
expensive.
park.
Oh my God. That's expensive. Um, Yeah, but they're like, they're super done up and everybody's like going goo goo gaga for them. They're like selling calendars
Yes.
and people are
all
buying two to like ruin one. Like, ew.
Ew. There's the Adam
Yeah.
Sandler bit.
But another thing,
So yeah.
I keep butting in, but like another thing that I thought that I loved was like, I've never really been a huge fan of like all the like sex in high school movies because I just think it's like it puts weird pressure on kids and like young teenagers to like have sex in high school, like even though that's just, I don't know, like it's normal, it's natural, it happens, but I think, I mean, just
But
personally,
you don't have to. Yeah, you don't
yeah,
have to.
exactly. Just watching so many movies where like that was the norm, I felt abnormal not having sex in high school. So I think it's, for me personally, I think it was cool to see like them celebrating this girl who's a virgin in college. And I don't think she was a freshman because of her like role in the house. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, it is. It's normal to be a virgin in college. It's normal to like not have sex until college. And like, again, I think it just speaks to like these female characters being written by women. Like, I think all female characters should be written by women, but I
Please.
Yeah.
Make it all be so simple. Please. Um, yes. So yeah, so they're like super popular now. And girls actually do want to join the fraternity after a sorority, just after seeing how after the calendar stuff and the party. They're like, oh, okay, you guys have got it. And at some point, Shelly's also like studying, she's like auditing classes and like she got postcards, she's learning about like international conflicts and all of this. And then she goes like on the second date with Oliver. And
Is
that
this
also doesn't go
like
well.
with
This
the
one was
glass?
very Lucille Ball, that like her stuff
Yes.
like but it doesn't go well. Yeah.
Oh. Instead of the mahi mahi, can I just get one mahi? I'm not that hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. And he ends up leaving. That's why I was like, there's really no chemistry. They had two bad dates.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
At some point, the Zetas do go to probably before the second date. They go to the retirement home to dance with the people, with the senior citizens, and they have fun. So that was
The
a
black
good
guy, the black
date,
guy
sort
was
of.
so funny when he was like, "Yeah, I'm not dancing. I don't dance." And then Shelly's like, "Oh, I love to dance." And he was like, "Well, come on, let's dance."
That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
When I get to the home. What do you think homes are gonna be like for millennials, you guys?
Oh, they're gonna be so much fun. They're gonna be playing Brat.
Yes, 360. Yeah, as long as we can still text and like order DoorDash and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be reminiscing
It'll be a
about
party.
TikTok dances.
Social flip and so at some point, Lily speaks up.
Lily.
Okay, so this is after they get their first round of candidates and they're kind of going off of they're judging who's going to come in and they are being kind of mean about who's coming in. They're like, oh, I don't like her picture. I don't like blah, blah, blah. She's not rich or something. And then Lily is like, this is not who we are. We are
Wait, Shannon, you
conceited.
have to do
Yeah.
an accent.
What?
She's talking about Lily's monologue where she's like, "Come
Oh,
on,
go
guys,
ahead.
this is
Oh.
not who we are." So I'm telling Shannon she has to do it in a British accent.
Oh.
So Shannon, would you like
We
to
didn't
start?
say harmony. Yeah.
Harmony.
That's how she remembers names. Yeah, she's fucking goofy. I can't believe she was at the Playboy House. The funnest one. Of course, cute ones are bad.
Right. Okay,
So
now
meanwhile, while this is happening, we're also getting.
Lily monologue in your British accent.
Oh, I don't remember what she said. Sorry, go ahead. You do it.
Oh, I don't really remember. I just remember her being like, "Come
This is
on,
not us.
this is not us. Like, I'm glad I joined when I did because I fear that if I tried to join now, I wouldn't get in." And she's like, "And I don't think a lot of you would get in either."
You're so cocky. Yes. Yes.
And they're like, "Shelly, you talked." And then they're like, "Shelly, you're British."
Yeah. Yeah. And we're also getting like a little like snippets of the Playboy Mansion, and we're seeing that like there's a girl there who hated Shelly this whole time, who she has some kind of nipple play thing with the bartender.
Yes.
And she made him write that note to Shelley. So it was not Hugh. So after her bad date and after Lily blows up at them and they realize that this is not them, Shelley is invited back to the Playboy Mansion. And she decides she wants to stay with Zeta. She wants to see it through, which is noble. Kind of crazy though, because your bills are paid at a mansion.
Yeah.
But then when she goes in there, and it's like right after the date too, right? They like confront her and they're like, you turned us into something that we're not, and this is just not how we're supposed to be, until she feels like super attacked. Yeah. So she then goes back out to Hugh and she's like, hey, I was just kidding.
I am Miss November. Hee hee.
Yeah, he offers her a centerfold spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kick out that other girl or what?
Yeah, they kick her out because the guy comes forth and like tells Hugh everything that happens, and so she gets kicked out, and her and Shelley have that like run into each other when Shelley gets back to the mansion.
Oh yeah, and she calls her a bitch.
You're so vapid. And she's like, actually, no, I'm not vapid.
Oh.
She's like, I'm philanthropic or whatever. I forgot how she pronounced it, but she was like, philanthropy or whatever.
Philanthropic.
Yeah, and she's like naming off all the things that she is. And she's like, and you're a backstabbing bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
And the bartender guy had like pasties on or something.
Yes.
Did he? I don't remember that part.
Yes.
He had like
To
taped his
protect
nipples
him.
up so that she couldn't
She couldn't.
do her trick.
So funny.
So then the Zetas, they feel guilty and they do another makeover, which like Dom said is half them, half Shelley. And now they take their own sense of style and like her wisdom. And now they're like throwing all the pledges into a bit like a little thing, and they're just gonna pull them out, and like those will be their pledges. Then they go to Shelley's photo shoot. They want her to come back, and she ends up agreeing. And she changed her mind about being a centerfold, and she goes back with them.
Yeah.
Very
And
sweet.
then they get the house back, right? Is
Yeah.
that part?
Then they okay, so this
One
is
of
what
the-
happens.
Oh yeah.
So Kiely
Oh,
has
that's
to
right.
mail out these invitations, but then she gets like intercepted by the blonde girl's boyfriend or something, and he's like pretending to like her, and he distracts her while they throw them. Well, the blonde girl throws them in the trash, the invites. But they tell her that they were sent off.
Mm.
So she thought she did it, and then nobody comes. And like our last scene, they have to go to the council. But somewhere, I'm sorry, I don't want to miss Rumer Willis at some point had to run and like her
Oh
shackles.
yeah. I think that was
So-
before the party. I think that
Yeah.
was before the party. Yeah.
Shelley unscrews her stuff and she starts running, and they fall off, and she like is with the guy she likes. So yeah. Yes, Fiota Mew. Sorry, they go to the council with that actor looks familiar too. The guy, whoever is the lead of the dean of the school. I don't know.
He's in a lot of stuff, but most
He
recently
is.
he was in Hacks,
I
which
didn't
is
see.
I don't know that.
oh my god. So Hacks is this show on HBO. It's so fucking funny. It's I just can't say enough good things about it. I don't want to go on a tangent because it could go on for like 30 to 45 minutes. So just highly recommend watching Hacks on HBO Max. It's like 30-minute episodes, 3 seasons. Super, super funny. One of those like really good feel-good shows. Between like the relationship between like a older comedian and a younger comedian who's like her writer for her like New York residency show or Las Vegas residency show. It's so funny, you guys. I think you would really like it. Women
seen
support
the-
women.
I feel like I've seen it. The image
Trailer.
Like the trailer and
Oh.
stuff. Yeah.
or like the thumbnail.
It's so good.
So they're at the council and they have to like choose if they're voting if they can stay or whatever. They need 30 pledges, and Shelley gives an amazing speech. And they are, people started raising their hands, we're gonna join. They get like 29, they're looking for the last person, and like what's her name has her baby.
Katharine
And they want
McPhee.
the baby to be the 30th, but he's like, no.
Has to be a student, not a baby.
So what happens is the blonde villain, her brunette best friend, is like had enough with her, so she ends up joining, and they get to keep their house. And Emma Stone talks to the guy from Tyson Ritter,
Tyson Ritter.
Tyson Ritter, yeah.
and he's like, something where like he accepts how smart she is. She doesn't have to play dumb anymore, but he's
Yeah.
like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, so they make out. And they're all the house.
She was like,
And
I
she's
want you like a proton wants to connect, or like a neuron wants to connect to a proton, or whatever. The fuck he said. He was like, that much?
he seemed kind of
Aww.
dumb. He seemed dumb.
Yes.
You know,
He
opposites
needs a
attract.
smart girl.
Exactly.
He needs somebody. Woo. Yes. So that's yay.
Yay!
It's a happy ending. It's a happy ending.
Yeah, it really was. We need more movies like this, man. I love hyper feminine, super funny,
Yes.
girl centered, girl power movies like this. All right, Six Sad Film Club, are we ready for Dion Davin's report?
Ready.
Hey. Okay, this is going to be a very special Dion Davin's report because Dion, now I'm forgetting her real name. Dion Davenport is one of my favorite movie characters of all time, and she was actually costumed by the amazing, the great, the talented Mona May, who we see here on the left. I think that's.
Are you saying she did Clueless?
Yes. So Mona
Oh,
May
wow.
for Clueless, but she was also the costume designer for Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
And everything you said a lot of things she's done.
She's done a lot. So I actually have a list right here of some of the things that she's worked on. But I just want to start off by saying I think Mona May is one of those special people who has changed culture with her unique sense of style, her work, her costuming in certain movies and TV shows. I think she has one of the most recognizable senses of style. Like, I think when you think of movies like Clueless or The House Bunny or Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, the first things that you think about are the costumes. And if you think about it in the larger sense, a lot of these costumes, a lot of these outfits have inspired the way that trends have happened over the years from the 90s up until like even today. Like, I think Clueless is just as important in the zeitgeist of culture and personal style and 90s style as it was back in the 90s when Clueless came out. So very happy to be talking about Mona May today because she is definitely my personal favorite costume designer, and the inspiration behind most everything that I love as far as it having to do with fashion because Clueless was one of my all-time favorite movies growing up. One of the main reasons being for the fashion. So very happy to talk about Mona May today. She's actually known for, as we've talked about, Clueless, the movie, but also Clueless, the TV show. So I believe she has 18 credits for Clueless, the TV show, which I think ran for 2 or 3 seasons. And unfortunately didn't have Cher or Alicia Silverstone as Cher Horowitz in the TV show, but I forget the actress's name who played
Her lookalike.
Yeah, the actress who played Cher in the TV show was, in my opinion, just as good and just as Cher. So yeah, love her, love them. We discussed this as well, but she was also the costume designer for Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, which when we think about that movie, of course, Girls Interrupted, we think about the blue and the pink dress, iconic looks, and an iconic movie too. We love that movie. She was also the costume designer for Never Been Kissed, Enchanted.
Wow, she's that girl.
She's that girl. Yep. The Wedding Singer, The Cheetah Girls 3, One World, Xenon, the sequel, Xenon the 3, which is the third installment of the Xenon trilogy, The Haunted Mansion, the one from 2003 with Eddie Murphy, the Trust with Nicolas Cage, Elijah Wood, and my favorite girlie, Sky Ferreira.
Wow.
Yeah. American Reunion, which is like the, I believe, newest iteration of the American Pie movies. Just Go With It, which is that movie that Annie had mentioned earlier. And then one of my all-time favorite movies growing up, Three Ninjas from 1992.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that in my life.
Oh my God. So this was a movie that me and my brother
No
were
turtle.
obsessed
No
with growing up. No, it was three ninjas. It was like three brothers. Like you had the younger, the older, the middle. They all had like their unique color. They had like this like grandfather who like taught like, I guess like kung fu or something. And yeah, I like barely remember the movie. I just remember some of the costumes. Like even that movie had like some pretty gnarly costumes. It was very, very like 90s preteen boy style. So it was very specific to that time and era. But yeah, it's really cool. I think we should watch it as Succession
Okay.
Club. We even have to review it, but I think it'd be really fun for us to just watch it. But yeah, those are some of the films that Mona May has costume designed. Just a little background about her. She was actually born in India. So
Oh.
I thought that was really cool. Um, and according to her Wikipedia, she was born in India to a German mother and Polish father. She grew up in Warsaw and Berlin. She then moved to New York City and later Los Angeles, where she now resides. Mona May studied fashion in Paris and New York and attended the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise in Los Angeles.
Dang.
Yeah, Homegirl has been working for quite a long time, but yeah, I'm glad she pursued the career she pursued because I can't imagine a world without Clueless or House Bunny or Romeo and Michelle or Xenon or Cheetah Girls 3. I just can't. Or even Three Ninjas. That would just be a really sad, sad world. A sick, sad world, actually. Um, but she did an interview with the Zoe Report, and she states that in order to create Shelley's look, she found inspiration from real Playboy playmates. Even though she was a bunny and the tops were cropped and the hemlines were high, May didn't want the lead character to ever look vulgar. She's quoted as saying, "I really wanted to avoid that. To me, that was really important because at the end of the film, she finds her soul. Through the costumes, she wanted to convey Shelley's sweet, innocent, and likable persona, so she used a lot of happy, ultra girly colors and details like little bows, rhinestones, stars, polka dots, and the aforementioned micro mini skirts, including a plaid pleated one, which is from that scene when Shelley's in the library doing all the research, and she kind of has like this. I think it's like a baby pink sweater and like the pink and purple plaid skirt. So cute. It was a nod to Clueless, which I got ahead of myself. So yeah, including a plaid pleated one, which could be the thought of as a Clueless Easter egg. I had to pay homage to myself in there somewhere. May laughs. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so I thought that was really funny because it's like, of course, pay homage to yourself. Like you are that girl, Mona May. You are that girl. Um, she says that the House Bunny was one of the more challenging films to work on because she had to create three different looks for each sorority sister. She's quoted again as saying, "It was like Clueless on steroids," referring to the mass transformations involving the seven sisters. When we start the movie, they were sort of like these ugly ducklings until Shelley teaches them how to be girly and popular and get the pledges. The different looks consisted of nerdy pre-Shelley outfits, the makeover outfits, and the final part of the film when the sisters decide to be half Shelley and half who they really are. There were around 30 wardrobe changes for each girl, which meant May had to create a whopping 210 outfits for just Zeta Alpha Zeta alone. Meanwhile, Ferris herself had a total of 72 outfit changes. For context, Alicia Silverstone had 64 outfits as Sharon Clueless. The House Bunny is truly one of the more underrated fashion films when you think about it. So, yeah, she really put in the work for this movie because 210 outfits is insane. That is insane
On
because
That
top of
is.
dressing the rest of the cast too,
and
right?
on top of dressing the rest of the cast, the extras, I'm sure she had an amazing costume department. But like the thing that I think about is like, okay, that's 210 outfits that were approved and like shown and shot. to get to 210, I'm sure there was a lot of trial and error, this and that, you know, having this idea, and maybe there were some changes in the script, and so she had to change some costumes. So I'm just like, man, they put my girl to work on this movie, but I appreciate all the hard work because I appreciate all the outfits in this movie. I think they're very, very, very of their time. Like they're very 2008, but I don't think they've aged poorly, which I think speaks
Agreed.
to a great costume designer and great costume design. Designing outfits and costumes in a movie that are so of its time, but not aged poorly in the future. Like, I think that's just like a testament to like her being really, really good at what she does. Um, but yeah, more quotes. I have some more quotes and stuff from her article with the Zoe report. So the clothing featured custom designs from May, such as Dennings' purple and silver bustier party dress, Stone's bejeweled white virgin sacrifice bikini, and the shredded skater look Shelley wears during her centerfold shoot. If you don't mind, Shannon, next slide. Okay, so this is one of the outfits that Mona May created for Shelley here on the left. This is from the Aztec party. Um, I'm obsessed with this look. I think it's so beautiful and so simple, but it stands out so much. And Shelley just looked amazing in it. I think Anna Faris's body in this movie is like
Yeah.
15 out of 10. Like, as a gay man, she looks so hot and so sexy and like just such a Playboy bunny. I loved it. I'm obsessed with it. Um, but yeah, and of course, this look on the right here, this kind of like all white with the feathers. I feel like that's one of Mona's signatures because if you think about Never Been Kissed and you think about Clueless, there's like very signature, distinctive feathered boa type looks. So I like that she did that here in The House Bunny as well. Um, but other outfits were sourced from like a variety of beloved mall brands and retailers such as Victoria's Secret, Aldo, Urban Outfitters, Juicy Couture, which I think we saw Rumer Willis's character hold up the cute Juicy Couture top when she was talking to Shelley in the film. Marc Jacobs and Gwen Stefani's now defunct LAMB line. Um, the silver Playboy bunny necklace that Ferris wears in the film is from Spencer's, and Trashy Lingerie, an LA institution, was behind many of Shelley's custom made pieces. In fact, you can still purchase the yellow Goldilocks camisole set that she wears during her birthday party scene in case you're looking for a Halloween costume. So, he wants to be, yep. If anybody wants to be Shelley
Too old
for
for that shit.
Halloween,
That's cute.
drop us a line and we will send you the link.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we can go to the next slide. Oh yeah. So this is one of my favorite looks from Shelley. This one on the right here, or one on the left here with the butterfly top and the pink skirt. I think she looks so good. And I think as a group, the girls just look gorgeous, but I like that you can tell they all have distinctive styles, even though they definitely look like they shop at the same. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I love that the girls have all have their distinctive styles, but you can definitely tell they shop at the same place. Anna Faris has talked about how May had the dressing room decorated with a pink couch and heart pillows to help her feel like she was in character. And she's quoted saying, "It was literally like being in a summer camp." May says of the fittings, "Everybody was laughing and pointing at each other, like, what are you wearing? I love it." Ferris also talked about how at first she felt uncomfortable in the skimpy outfits, but something shifted and she ended up feeling really good wearing the clothes. May says that Ferris was very instinctive at the fittings and knew how to figure out what worked for the scene. It was like dressing Barbie. In a way, she kind of was the original Barbie, May adds. So yeah, of course, I love that as a big Barbie person myself. I do think that Anna Faris was like a real life human house bunny Barbie, which I think we should have one. I think Mattel should get on a Playboy bunny Barbie. I think that would be really cute and really fun. And I think she should look like Anna Faris. Ooh, and if we had like a talking Barbie too, that would like quote Anna Faris, like, "Oh, I'm not looking to make soup." That would be so funny. But yeah, we can go to the next slide. Okay, so these are some shots from different moments in the movies. This shot of Anna Faris in like the pink Juicy Couture looking outfit. This is when she's helping the girls with their makeover and she tells them the eyes are the nipples of the face. Um, and she's so right. I mean, they really are. Um, but yeah, we have this other shot of Rumer Willis and Anna Faris, and Anna Faris or Rumer Willis is holding up, I think, the Juicy Couture cherry top, and then this bottom shot right here with Tyson Ritter and Anna Faris and
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Yes, I love this blue dress. I think this blue dress is so cute. I think it's so girly and fun and Barbie. And I could actually see this being a dress that Barbie would wear in the 2023 Greta Gerwig movie. So, yeah, I love all the costume design in this movie. I loved how fun and girly in 2008 and Playboy Bunny esque it was. Yeah, I think Mona May nailed it. I think she nails it every time she costumes a film, and I just hope that we all can continue giving her the flowers she deserves. For
Oh, sorry.
oh no, you're good.
My bad. Sorry, Disney Plus. Okay.
Did it just start
Yeah.
playing?
My foot went on the remote. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
Good. But yeah, so those were some fun facts about the costume design for the House Bunny. And now I'm curious, what are some of you guys' favorite looks from the movie? Or do you have like a one specific like favorite look?
Shan.
I think like my favorite looks. I like Kat Dennings, like kind of like punk. I don't know, not preppy, but like punk, pretty style punk.
It was like very
babe.
pop punk. Yeah, like pop
Yeah,
punk.
when especially when they had the blonde and like the how she like merged the two together, that was really cute. And I like Rumer Willis's with the brace. I thought that was funny. And she had like a fuzzy hat. It's cute.
Yeah.
Rumer Willis would actually be a fun Halloween costume too. It'd be a deep cut, but like the brace, that would be cute.
And then you could use the brace again for your Romy outfit.
And you could do a Mean Girls. You could do a
oh right,
after
Regina.
she gets hit by the bus. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I actually really love this blue dress. Like it is so cute. It catches my eye every time I watch this movie. And admittedly, like I would never wear it, but I do like the Emma Stone all white. It's just pretty. And
Yeah.
like I don't know what occasion you would wear that for, but
An Aztec party, duh.
Yeah.
Big sacrifice.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's really pretty. You can tell a
And
lot of thought
I
went behind
think
it.
there's one more slide too.
One more slide.
Yes.
Oh, see, it's so cute. So pretty.
Yeah, this is the outfit, Annie.
Belly.
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 Oh, you mean you mean Katharine McPhee, Shannon? The pregnant belly with the art on it.
Yeah, so I think Anna Faris, Emma Stone's, and Kat Dennings' outfits are all custom made by Mona May. So
Wow.
so cool, so cool. Yeah, I loved all the outfits in this movie. I feel
Where's
like
Kiely?
Keely, remember she was in the
Oh,
tiki.
she was in
She was in one
Oh
tiki.
my God,
I
Kiely.
know. Anti-black, I know, but
What's she hiding?
yeah, Keely's would have been so cute.
It would
I
have
see
been.
her like in a pink one because none of them are really.
Yes.
So I think Keely would have looked really cute in pink, especially with like her honey blonde hair that she had going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I also love it's like the first outfit that we see Shelly in. It's like the pink, the like little top that's like kind of just like a bralette type top and the short skirt. It's like pink with the hearts on it. I think she's wearing something similar on the cover.
Poster? Oh.
Yeah, the poster. But yeah, I love that outfit too because it's so like girly and Playboy and Barbie.
All at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, was there?
Fun!
I know. Was there any other things that you guys wanted to say or touch on regarding the costume design or Mona May or anything that we
Oh,
touched?
she's a legend. She's a legend, and they are lucky that they secured her. She's a legend.
TTT.
7 degrees of 6 side separation. Tell the listeners who we're looking at, Dom.
All right, guys. So on this episode of Six Sad Film Club, we have another round of 7 degrees of 6 sad separation. So what that means is we need to connect Miss Anna Faris, aka Shelly from the House Bunny, to our favorite brat, our favorite pop girl, our favorite cultural shifter like Mona May, Charlie XCX. So in 7 people or less, how do we connect Miss Anna Faris to Miss XCX? And I'll give you guys some time to think it over, to figure it out. But yes, we are going to be connecting Miss Anna Faris to Miss Charlie XCX.
My lack of like music industry relationships fails me every week. Or every
Well,
time we do this.
I will say in my list, there's technically only one active artist that connects to Charlie XCX. 2, if you consider
Wait a
actors
second.
dabbled in singing but don't do it anymore. So that's my
Oh,
for you. But again, you don't have to get to Charlie XCX the
the
same way
same
that
way you
I
did?
yeah.
Okay, for me,
Mm-hmm. You go.
Anna Faris was married to Chris Pratt, who
Mhm.
is probably evil. And he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a deleted scene with Pete Davidson. And Pete Davidson was in Bodies with Rachel Sennott, who was in 360 with Charlie XCX.
That's good, Shannon. I didn't even think of that.
Oh wow, that wasn't it, Dom? Thanks, Shannon.
No, that wasn't it. But she picked people on. I didn't have any of these people on my list, Shannon. So
Oh shit.
I
Good luck, Eddie.
my gold star. Let me find a gold star for you.
You can give her a gold star.
You ate that. Okay, well, Annie, that means you can get there a completely different way that either I haven't gotten to her or Shannon hasn't, because again, none of these people that Shannon mentioned are on my list.
I have no idea. Did Mona May do the costumes for that music video for
I don't believe
Fancy?
so.
Oh, okay. So there goes
But it
that.
was inspired, so you can get creative.
I know, but they
Get
didn't.
creative. There's no wrong way. We're just having fun here.
I don't know. I truly have no idea.
Do you want me to share my
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
We'll be
don't
here
be sorry.
forever.
Don't be sorry. This might inspire you to like come up with something afterwards too. And if not, that's okay as well. But what I did was Anna Faris to Rachel McAdams, who she was in The Hot Chick with, another hilarious, funny movie. Rachel McAdams to Lindsay Lohan, who she was in Mean Girls with. And Lindsay Lohan was the artist I was saying, like she had a music career, but she doesn't really do that anymore. Shout out to Rumors, love that song. I used to
Right.
love when I was a DJ.
We were started
I'm
being Vala.
Yeah. So also, Daughter to Father, Confessions of a Broken Heart, Confessions, whatever it was. I was like, Daughter to Father. Yeah, that song goes motherfucking hard. So yeah, Rachel McAdams to Lindsay Lohan because they were in Mean Girls together. Lindsay Lohan to Robert Rodriguez because they did Machete, I think is a movie together. Robert Rodriguez to Lady Gaga because Lady Gaga was in Machete Kills, and I believe she was in Sin City 3. So there's that connection. And then Lady Gaga to Charlie XCX because Charlie XCX did a remix to 911 that was on Lady Gaga's Chromatical Ball remix album. So that's how I got there. So again, Anna Faris to Rachel McAdams to Lindsay Lohan to Robert Rodriguez to Lady Gaga to Charlie XCX.
Dang. Yeah, no.
You thought we were gonna get that way?
Yeah.
Listen, Y'all are smart women. I believe in y'all. Y'all's brains work in mysterious ways.
I
There's
don't even know
nothing
who Robert
y'all can
Rodriguez
do.
is.
Oh, so Robert Rodriguez is a director. He did the
Did he
double
do Death
feature
to Dawn or Dawn of Death or
to Dust,
something?
Dust to Dawn.
Dust to Dawn.
I think
Okay.
yeah, what I know him from is like I think he did Spy Kids. He did
Oh,
Grindhouse, a double
okay.
feature with Quentin Tarantino. He did Machete Kills, The Green Inferno, which also features Sky Ferreira. Yeah, he's done a lot of films that I like. He's very much similar to like Quentin Tarantino and like his stylistic vision. Like his
Mm.
movies are all very stylistic, kind of like Quentin Tarantino's. Um, but yeah, he might be one of my top directors. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to say favorite because there's a lot of people who take kind of my first like 5 favorite slots. So he's definitely on the list of directors that I really love. But yeah, Robert Rodriguez, Charlie XCX, Anna Faris.
I
Brad
sit this one
Summer.
out. I
We
Well,
did
okay.
it.
We did it. And that was our House Bunny episode, you guys. We did it.
yes. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
This was
Thanks
so
for
fun.
listening.
Yes.
We love
Don't forget to
you.
like and
Love you.
Yes.
subscribe.
Follow us on all the socials. Shout out to my girls, Anna Lori, Annie, and Shannon for holding it down on social media while I've been on my hiatus, my social media hiatus.
Aw. Yeah.
But you know, the girls hold it down. My girls interrupted. So yeah, shout out to my co-hosts because they're my girls, you know what I mean? I would be in a
We love
sorority.
you.
I would be in a sorority with you guys.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
we'd have a fun
Do
one.
that. No
Yeah.
dues. No money.
No dudes.
No dues. Yeah.
Only dudes like me, but no like dudes.
No dues.
Dues.
No dudes.
DUES.
No
Yes.
dudes.
I love it.
Yay. Thank you guys. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Love you.